Eyes down for the afternoon, folks, just gone 12 o'clock. Set that over there, and I've set these two in here because they're not quite dry. In fact, I could put those, I'll put those over there next to the heater. That'll harden them off. They're not quite dry, they're not tacky, but they're not hardened yet, so I want to harden them up before I put them on. So what we're going to do today, first job, strip this down and paint it. Get it started painted. I shall red lead the frame, put the whole thing together, and then spray it black. And then I think I will spray this black because it's an awkward shape, and it's going to be awkward to paint otherwise. Let's crack on with it. And then the same with that, stripped down and painted. And then while they are drying, I'm going to get that saw out, put it over here, and start looking at what it wants, i.e. it just wants paint really and putting back together. But first of all, because it's so many moons ago that it got pulled to pieces, and the fact that I didn't actually pull it to pieces, Jim did, so we have to look at that and find out what's going on with it. And it's bloody heavy. It's bloody heavy. Right, onward! Well folks, it's the end of a very tedious Monday. There's a bit more filler in there, but the rest of it's okay. And I'm going to, I've got all these bits painted, right? And the next job to do, of course, is to put all the guard back together, all the panels on it, pop them all on, and then spray the whole thing black. But I'm going to have to prime that first. But all the rest will just go straight into black. Right, that's it for Monday. Tomorrow we're supposed to be on the field, but it's looking like it's going to be wet. Wednesday, Andy, whose van has broken down, is bringing some more antiques through for repair, so I'll have to have a good tidy up for Wednesday. Right then, I'll see you all tomorrow. Maybe on the field, maybe here. Bye now. Morning folks. It's a dull, dank and chilly Tuesday. Cloudy, not raining, but there's a lot of moisture in the air. So we're going to cut some firewood. We're going to see that massive pile over there. That is on the trailer, which is on the back of the tractor, which we can't use unless we get that firewood cut, so we're going to cut that firewood. Let's crack on with it. Right folks, we're on. The super reliable chainsaw has already started hacking into the pile. We have bags and we're on. Here we go folks. This is about half of it. This also includes what we cut last week from the willow area. And as you can see, we're using the East Yorkshire stacking method, which means that we end up with something that looks a bit like Striding Edge, which isn't in Yorkshire, but never mind.
We might get a grant from Tate.
We might get a grant from the Tate, yeah. From the Tate Modern. Let's face it, they give grants for some crap stuff. Never mind. Onward. On another firewood pile, we've just found what my drill index came off. It's Keith's split mahogany kitchen chairs. Yeah. Never mind, we'll see.
Kids lean back on it, it split.
It splits. That's it. Yeah. So that's where it came from, folks. What can I make out of that? Who knows? Firewood, yeah.
And a look.
It's the holy icon of the world's people. The face of Jesus inside a hawthorn log. And if you believe that, you believe anything.
And if you believe it, it's a tenner a look.
Yeah. Or as the Tibetan monk said, when he saw the face of Jesus in a tub of margarine, I can't believe it's not Buddha. Well, that's it, folks. It's done. This is about as close as you want to be to Keith when he's got a chainsaw in his hand. And the reason I haven't shown you us two chainsawing together is because we'd have the HSE down here in about 10 seconds flat, and the entire internet would light up with safety warnings. Just take it that we know. Bye now. Well, that's it for today, folks. Dreary, dingy and damp. But we got all that wood cut, got the trailer cleared. So next week we might even have a go at starting that tractor up and getting it put back into service. I'll see you tomorrow for Andy's Antique Repairs. Bye now. Morning, folks. It's Antiques Wednesday and we've got plenty to go at. Lots of little repairs. We've already started. We've started with hot stuff, soldering and unsoldering. Repairs on this, that and the other. Handles off bits of scrap. Screws into bits. This is a fisherman's gaff which had just needed that clip soldering back on. There you go. So we're on. So as we get on a bit further, I'll bring you back and show you more. But as you can see, we've plenty to go at. A nice little demon. Very rude little demon. And now he's got a thread and a nut and washer on. So he can now go and live on something. Isn't he gorgeous? That's the end of a bar top cork remover. And I'm going to see if I can drill it. It's hard, but it's not pot hard. So I might stand a chance of just getting a hole into it. We shall see. I can't really. Let me see if I can get you on the tripod. Hang on to your hats. Let's have a look. Yes. Right, ready yourselves for some drill snapping action. Oh, it's drilling. It's drilling. Would you believe it? There you go. There you go, folks, it's drilling. And here we go for a 3mm hole, folks. Let's see if we can do it. Job's a good one. Job's a good one. The real reason we have Antique Fridays is Andy's wife's cooking, because he brings goodies and it's tea break time. Ho ho. Back on Colchester can, and we're just turning down this round body to fit this spindle, just to put this handle on here, and we're almost there. I'm just going to take another 5 thou off because we're almost there. Starting to go on yet. We're very close, aren't we? It's a bit all over the place. Is that? Let's take another 5 off. Andy's right, the holes are different sizes. Because I can't. Oh, it's just going on, is that? Let's take another 5. Let's take another 2.5. Should have taken the 5 thou off. Well, it's going, but I've just a feeling that might be deflecting and not actually cutting on here, with the result that it's bigger at this end and smaller further down. But you just risk taking that out and grinding the tang a bit. It's corkscrew handle cam again on the Colchester. We're just fitting. It just needs a scrape more off it. It just needs a scrape more. Very tough stuff, this. Going on, but it's not going all the way on, so I need to take a wee. Let's take another fan. I don't know if you can see for the toothbrush there. I think that's close enough for a tap on. That's close enough for a tap on fit, folks. There we go. Change blades, folks. We're now on the Covmac. And we're preparing to make some candle spikes. And that's not drilling. Where's it? Right, tapping size for quarter Whitworth. After I've checked, it's a quarter Whitworth thread. Tapping size for 5/16 Whitworth, 6.5mm. And in it goes. You've seen enough of me drilling 6.5mm holes. So folks, what have we fixed today? Well, we've drilled and tapped that, and we've put the new corkscrew in it. We've repaired this sword handle and leaded it back onto the blade again. This poker we've done before. We've done this, which is a fisherman's gaff, which is probably a poacher's gaff actually. Stick it in your pocket, and soldered that up. We've put a small thread on a bust that could be Shakespeare. We've put a larger thread on a demon. We've put a little bung into a nice candlestick. We've rounded out the hole in the end of a crook. This was a dicey little repair. I TIG welded that. That was a broken piece broken off the hinge. Half of the hinge was broken away, and I managed to make a piece on the end of a piece of strip, and then just blended it in. Literally blended it in with TIG. Didn't use any filler rod. Just blended it together. Corkscrew handle. Corkscrew handle, an axe which was badly chipped at both edges, now made up to for Andy to finish up, and this wonderful massive knife, which is is it from a cutler's display?
Cutler's display.
Yeah, cutler's display shop, right? Which had a hole drilled in it to hang it up. So we've blob welded the holes in the blade up, and Andy will now finish that and polish that. But what an amazing piece that is. What an amazing piece. Right, that's it for today, folks. I'm just on with doing some taper turning for the candlestick, what do you call them? They're tallow candles, aren't they?
That's it, cricket stick.
Cricket stick for tallow candles. So I won't see you all tomorrow because I'm shopping and hospital visit for Catherine tomorrow, so it'll be Thursday. No, today's Wednesday, it'll be Friday. Okay, see you all later. This is a coming. This is, and I'm just said see you all later. This is coming. This is coming here to be repaired. It's a Watsonian model Jaguar Cheetah Cub child's car. It's coming here to be repaired. We're putting another engine on it, taking the body off the chassis, repairing the body and putting the chassis back together, painting the chassis and sorting it all out. So that will be coming here. We don't know when, but fairly soon. Right then, see you all later. Morning folks, Friday. Here we have a load of painted bits, which I may be getting on with later. But for now, I've just cut 3 bags of firewood for the weekend for home. For now, I'm going to crack on with Andy's candlestick job and just get that finished, because it's quite interesting. It's just a little bit of taper turning on the lathe. I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get that taper enough before I have to. He wants the taper to go right to the bottom, so we'll have to see how it goes. I'll set you up on the tripod and I'll do a bit. What else has happened? Nothing really. Went to Beverley yesterday. Went shopping. Boring. See you in a bit. 30 there on me. That's it. Just move the saddle in a bit, just so I can get a little bit more movement now the tape is getting longer. So we'll take our usual 20 off. Closing in on the chuck jaws. Can't do much more. Can of course come out a bit. Step another 20. 10, 15, 20. One drawback with this lady is the small dials. They're really small and they're a bit difficult to see. Of course, I think I live to be 800, I might do it. Right, there we go, we're almost there. I'm just going to have a reset now and bring that out a little bit. Right, I'm going to drop to 10 sound now because I'm getting a bit near to the pond. I'm getting a bit near to the pond. There we go. Bellmouth truck. Staying fairly concentric though. I say this is only a piece of scabby old hot road. Right, let's start again with the this will be what the last cut of the top. cut off that, we'll simply bend it over because that's must be about less than 9 inches. There we are, folks. One candle sconce. Number 2 comes off the production line. The good old Rapidor. The next thing I'll have to make is a tray for the Rapidor because it's every time I hold it, it pisses out all over the floor. Look at that mess. That's got to stop. I also have to find somewhere to put all this lot because Catherine wants that trolley at home. So there you go. But it shouldn't be too difficult. There isn't much on there. Super saw. That's on the squirty. Oh, it's on the bench. The squirty's on the bench. I had it tapping those holes. And it's nearly through now. Everybody's favourite Rapidor action. She goes. Cracked it. Okay. Just face it to length. Just to get a cut off there. When you see people like Tom from Ox Tools, you see him with an apron on, with rulers stuck in his top pocket, and I can well understand why. Cleaned up. What we've got there. We've got 45 on the nose. Right, let's set up for taper turning. Of course, when I said set up for taper turning, what I really meant was to bore the hole for the thread first. Because once we've taper turned, we can't do that anymore. So here we go. Lots away from gluing machine. Returns. Bruce always says that these drills, these more centre drills, their one ambition is to break the tip off in the end of your job and spoil your day. And I completely agree with you. The little buggers do. But not this time. Not this time. There we go. There we go. And now the 6.5 for the tapping size. The 5/16 Whitworth. And we want to go in about here far. To the bench, threading. Right folks, the second one. I'm not going to bore you with this, I'm just going to crack on and whiz through this and I'll show you when finished. There we are folks, that's those two finished, and now I've just tapped that out quarter, so I need to get a piece of 5/16 plus rod, turn a spindle on the end of it, and I need a cup in it just to, I can probably shorten that down a bit, but I need the end cupping just to hold that tight, and a spike on the end. So there you go, let's do it. And this is point number 2 coming, number 3 coming off the production line. And that will bring me to the close of Andy's jobs, and then I shall have a cup of tea and think about putting some black on all those Holbrook bits. What a saw. But I must make a tray for it, because it's peeing all over the floor. There we go folks, a nice little family of candlesticks. Now I'm going to have a cup of tea. I didn't get them done folks. The witching hour has beat me to it. It's 3:44 and I've got to take Keith into Driffield to pick his car up. So, we've got all the machines covered up again. We've had a good tidy up. We've finished those candlesticks for Andy. We've had a good tidy up in here. The fire's nearly out. So it's time to call it a week. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, because it makes a huge difference to the site. And I'll see you all next week. with more claptrap and junk. Okay, bye now.